higher ceiling out of the Cavs and the Knicks?
You know, I'm raised in Texas, Christine, but I'm adopted in New York right now, especially this season. And New York stand up. Orange and blue skies. I'm rolling with them. They have the highest ceiling because guess what? They're going to see the Cavs in the first round. I strongly believe that. And if they match up, when they match up, I got the Knicks winning. So they have the highest ceiling. When I look at the Knicks and I look at their starting five, I love what I'm seeing out of Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson. If we could get Mitchell Robinson to buy in, which I know he will come postseason time. RJ Barrett has been playing some okay basketball. I feel like he will elevate his game. But it's the bench for the New York Knicks, especially Hart and Quickly. Those two coming in bring some type of life that could match up with any team in the Eastern Conference, especially the Cleveland Cavaliers. So when I look at the Knicks and they have an identity, and yes, I know they've been in a slump the last week or so, or whatever the case may be, but they have an opportunity to regroup because I believe they're off 3 or 4 days. Tom Thibodeau is going to get them back into the film room. They will get back to that identity on the defensive end. They will get back to sharing the ball and playing at an up-tempo pace on the offensive end. I have the Knicks going further in the playoffs than the Cleveland Cavaliers because they're going to match up with them in the first rounds, and I got the Knicks winning that first round series.
Well, I hope you're right, and I wouldn't bet against the Knicks, but that's simply because I'm a diehard New York Knicks fan. I'm a lifelong New Yorker. It's strictly emotion. When I think about basketball come playoff time, I think that you have coaches who are very, very smart. They're very knowledgeable about what the other is going to do. I think you have players that are familiar with one another. They're very familiar with what the other is going to do, and it comes down to, do you have people that you can give the ball to and say, take me there? And the reality of the situation is, I believe, regardless of what I've seen from Julius Randle this year, which, by the way, has been phenomenal, I want to give him major props. I got him on my all-NBA team, Kendrick Perkins, and I'm going to tell you why. The number one reason, the brother doesn't miss work. He shows up every damn game. This dude ain't miss a game. I got a lot of love for Julius Randle, and we know how I feel about Jalen Brunson. But damn it, I don't feel the way about them the way I feel about Donovan Mitchell, averaging 27 a game, by the way, doing everything I said he was going to do, which is why he should have been in a New York Knicks uniform. Don't get me started with that. See, this is the kind of stuff, and that's why I try not to talk about it, because I'm only going to get upset, Kendrick Perkins. And let me tell you something right now. While speaking about this subject, okay, it's not just about Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland. It's about the fact that Cleveland got the top defense in the NBA. We can't ignore that. As a big time as the Knicks defense can be, Cleveland's defense is something to be reckoned with, okay? Let's remember that. But this is the problem that I have with you, man. This is the problem I got with Kendrick Perkins. You know, you sit up there and you get on me every chance you get because you know this hurts me, man. You know how I feel about my Knicks, and you know how badly I wanted Donovan Mitchell. You know this, Kendrick Perkins. You know I was clamoring for this. You know I kept saying, yo, you need a star. You got to give up Grimes, give him up. You got to give up RJ Barrett, give him up. Okay, I ain't saying give up all 8 to 11 picks over the next decade, but if you had to give up 5, damn it, so be it. You need a star at the Garden. Okay, I'm not talking about an all-star. That's Julius Randle. I'm not talking about a should-be all-star, which is Jalen Brunson, because he got robbed. I'm talking about a bona fide star, something that's a tier below superstar status, but definitely is above all-star status. A bona fide, legit star. That is Donovan Mitchell. And I got to tell you something. Again, I would go with the Knicks because it's emotion, and I ain't picking against them. But I would tell you, when you talk about a ceiling, give me the star, and a star that is surrounded by defense. You give me that, and I'm going to tell you that team has a higher ceiling.
Well, Stephen, let me say this. I love the Cleveland Cavaliers. I strongly believe that Evan Mobley, his future is bright. He will be a superstar in this game. I believe that Donovan Mitchell is one of the best. Yes, a superstar. He has the potential of being a superstar, okay, in this game. Not now, but in the near future.
Okay.
And I believe that Donovan Mitchell is arguably the best shooting guard in today's game. Again, I'm going to the others. Karis LeVert, I had high expectations for him. He's been in and out of the lineup. The Bickerstaff staff hasn't been pleased with his play. He hasn't been consistent enough. I haven't seen enough of him. So when I look at their bench and I look at the Knicks bench, again, I talked about Hart, and I talked about Quickly, and we could dive into guys like Obi Toppin, who I believe if Tibbs give him more minutes, he will be able to come out and show a little bit more. But think about this for a second, Stephen A. You have Derrick Rose and Evan Fournier that don't even see the floor.
Don't even see.
They don't even see the floor. So I look at the pace that the Cleveland Cavaliers play with, because some may think, oh, they're a fast-paced type team. They play up tempo, when really they don't. When you look at the pace of their offense, they actually slow up the ball. They actually one of the league leaders in pace. So when I think about playing that style against the New York Knicks, who like to play at a slow pace or want a team to play at a slow pace, especially on the defensive end, then I like the Knicks' chances. I like Tom Thibodeau's chances. I like those chances of playing boxes and elbows. And remember this now, Jalen Brunson has experience. Jalen Brunson went to the Western Conference Finals last year as the Robin alongside Luka Doncic. Now, I'm not saying Julius Randle is Luka Doncic, but damn it, he's special. He did just have a 57 piece the other night, although they lost. And I just think it's not going to go anywhere. I think he's going to elevate his game even more come postseason.
So the Lakers just beat the Suns. Obviously, KD out. Stephen A., which star's return will have a bigger impact on his team, KD or LeBron?
I'm only rolling with KD because I got Phoenix going to the finals if KD is healthy. It's just that simple to me. If Kevin Durant is healthy, I believe he's the best on the planet. And I believe that Kevin Durant, one of the most efficient offensive superstars this game has ever seen. I know what I see in Devin Booker. And I believe that if Kevin Durant gets healthy, the Phoenix Suns are going to the NBA Finals. That's how much I believe in Kevin Durant. I'm not trying to act like LeBron isn't impactful. LeBron is still phenomenal and great. And damn it, I miss him. There wouldn't be no hustling trying to get through the play-in if LeBron James hadn't gotten hurt. Lakers would be the 6th seed already. Okay, that's what I believe. All right, that's how much I believe in LBJ. All right, especially with Anthony Davis when he plays. Playing the way that he plays. I can't applaud enough, KP. I can't applaud enough the job that Rob Pelinka has done. I got to give credit where credit is due. Because when I saw this roster at the beginning of the season, I never dreamed in my wildest dreams he'd be able to transfer that into D'Angelo Russell and Vanderbilt and Beasley. All right, Dennis Schrader don't get enough love. I got a lot of love for him and what he brings. Austin Reeves, Lord, I love this kid. I love what I'm seeing from the Lakers. But I believe in Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. And I believe that if Kevin Durant is healthy, he gets them to the finals. That's why I'm going that route.
See, first of all, if you don't stop with this love affair that you have with Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and the Phoenix Suns.
Well, not the Phoenix Suns. Not the Phoenix, just KD and Devin Booker. Just KD and Devin Booker.
Like my grandmother used to always tell me, boy, if you don't stop, it's going to be me and you, and it's going to be more of me than it is you. And that's exactly what's going to happen if you don't stop. Now, you just got on here, you just said.
There's already more you than me. There's already more you than me.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But let me say this to you. You just said how you love what Rob Pelinka did at the trade deadline. You just said how you love the addition of Jared Vanderbilt, how Dennis Schroeder don't get enough love, what Malik Beasley has been doing coming in off the bench. Let me get to him. D'Angelo Russell has been balling. And Austin Reeves, can we talk about what he has done at the point guard position and how he has did wonders for Darvin Ham, the trust the belief that Darvin Ham, AD, LeBron, and the organization has in him. Now, we look at the Phoenix Suns, for example, okay? Let's look at them. Over the last 6 games, they 5-6. They have shown me nothing from the others that shows me, oh, if you add a Kevin Durant right now to this team, they're going to the NBA Finals. And I keep coming on here time and time again telling you, at this point of the season, you're supposed to be peaking, meaning you're supposed to be playing great basketball, especially when you're considered a title contender. Now, I'm looking at the Los Angeles Lakers right now, and I know last week I picked the Clippers to represent the West, and that was before the Paul George injury. And by the way, Kawhi Leonard has been balling out of control. Let me give him his props.
Absolutely.
But with PG going out, the West is still wide open. And I'm looking at Anthony Davis and how he's imposing his will offensively, how Darvin Ham is demanding the team to make sure that the offense is ran through him. And it's going to be the same when LeBron James comes back. When you look at the others, how they've been playing and how this Laker team defensively has been locked in, you add a healthy LeBron James, and I don't know what's going to happen. I know that they're going to get past the first round. I know that they're going to get past the second round, especially in the Western Conference. So to answer Christine's question about who is going to have a bigger impact, it's going to be LeBron James. Because the Phoenix Suns, even when Kevin Durant gets back, they're not that healthy, and their ceiling is not going to be higher, in my opinion, than the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, if they're not going to be healthy, all bets are off. I get that. But let me say this to you, and I hope you're right, because we all know that I would rather be in Southern California than in Scottsdale, Arizona. Okay, we all know that. And I say Scottsdale because we know if I'm in Phoenix, I'm going to be at Wilbon's crib in Scottsdale. We all know this, okay? So the point is that we understand that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, here's the reality of the situation. If you telling me the Lakers going to be healthy, and you telling me Phoenix is going to be healthy, you can't tell me that LA is going to beat Phoenix. Now, I wouldn't mind if they did. And I'm not saying it wouldn't be competitive, but I'm betting my money on KD and Booker. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. At the end of the day, that's what this comes down to.
I'm betting my money, if I had to pick a big 3, I'm betting my money on D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Davis, and LeBron James over Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and CP3. Matter of fact, have you seen CP3 lately? Have you seen him?
I have.
I just saw SGA drop a 40-piece on him, and then I saw Austin Reeves go for 25 and 11. So when I look at CP3, and there's no disrespect, he's borderline a senior citizen. Okay, he's about to enter the next chapter of his life. He's declining right now. I don't have that faith in him, Stephen.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you for feeling that way, but I think that's something we could talk about next year. I think come postseason time, I think CP3 will be ready. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.